man.
Old man. Wow.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Film Prospector, the channel where I track down DVDs of films I've never heard of just in case I can find some gold there. This week I'm going all the way back to 2024 for the misleadingly titled Cult Killer. This stars Alice Eve and Antonio Banderas, it says on the cover, so I'm expecting a 5-minute cameo. Antonio is Michele Tellini, a private investigator in Ireland.
She arrived first. Sat waiting for 30 minutes. Then boyfriend shows up.
Because, oh yeah, despite starring Antonio Banderas and Alice Eve with the most English accent ever, this is actually an Irish film.
Come on guys, we can't stop now. A few more and who knows? And who knows what might happen? No, not enough for that yet. Come on, pay up.
Michele befriends Alice Eve's Cassie Holt after helping her out in a pub and questioning her life choices.
Well, most people would say, you're welcome, have a nice life, but you have a you're a piece of shit.
No. I didn't say that you are a piece of shit because you are not one. You're drunk. And one day, he'll kill you, slowly. He will.
Skip forwards 5 years, and that's a wrap on Antonio. But I was pleasantly surprised that he gets plenty more screen time in flashbacks as Cassie remembers conversations with Michele throughout the film. Mostly this is in the same pub set though, which is a little silly sometimes.
I get a gun.
Hey, keep it down. Yeah, you can carry it.
Okay.
Cassie goes to meet with the police that Michele was working with on a case, and she gets herself involved.
I hereby appoint you, Cassie Holt, special investigator to the murder of Michele Tellini. Catch. Actually, while you're here, Victor, would you mind? We need a witness while she signs.
Absolutely. Do you want me to go fuck yourself?
To solve Michele's murder, she has to solve a case that he was working on. Though that's not quite true, as by looking at a couple of the crime scenes, she just happens to bump into the killer.
That's where I'd sleep when they brought me over here. Hang up.
Hey, Bob. I'll call you back in a second, okay?
The first murder which Michele was investigating was revenge for a woman, Jamie Douglas, who was kidnapped and kept as a sex slave for a group of rich, sick fucks.
Could we just kill them both?
Kill them both.
From what you say, they're obviously working together. Maybe even that first one.
Except Jamie gutted him.
She's obviously deranged.
Michele was murdered because Jamie thought that he was actually working for the bad guys.
You thought you could find me. I found you first.
This isn't really a spoiler, as everyone knows what's going on after the first 20 minutes or so. Cassie is also a victim of abuse from years ago, so the two women have a few conversations about what's the best method of revenge.
But you don't have to kill them. If you let us put them away, you can let them be scared for a change.
They're scared now, Cassie Holt.
I know, but you've let the monster win.
No. I chose to be a monster.
Ultimately though, it doesn't feel like the film, with its all-male production, writing and directing team, come up with an answer to this question. Nor does it seem overly interested in doing so.
I don't want to fight you, Cassie Holt. Though I guess we'll have to at some point.
I suspect that that sort of thing wouldn't have secured their production budget in the same way that a couple of well-known names, some fighting, some swearing and a bit of blood did.
I'm going to tell your buddy here to take his finger off the trigger and render that weapon safe, or it's going to hurt coming back out of his ass.
I will fucking murder you, bitch.
Because that's what we get. Some very brief moments of violence, and a tiny bit of private detective work. Unfortunately, there's quite a lot of bad stuff in here as well. It looks exactly what you would expect a straight-to-DVD or streaming film to look like nowadays. It's washed out. The flat visuals generally look terrible. Somehow they managed to make scenes in real physical spaces look like they're against a green screen. There's no explanation why a normal-looking murder case needed a private detective like Mikkel at all, or why Cassie needs to be on this murder case.
How about that?
Though maybe the constantly empty-looking police station has something to do with that. But then, in this film, everywhere is empty. It's ludicrous when there's a murder happening in the middle of a street in the middle of the day and there's no one around. Yet, cut back to the cop shop and they've suddenly found some officers and all of a sudden all the phones are ringing about the murder. Because in Ireland, when you ring a police, you go straight through to the station apparently.
I'm going to put you on with Detective Sergeant.
This is McMahon. How can I... Whoa, slow down. Take a breath. Just tell me. Okay, right. Yeah, we'll be right there.
Cassie has a gun, which is legally questionable in Ireland as it's definitely not for hunting or sport. She's also got special skills. As a hacker, as long as they have stupidly easy passwords.
Jesus. You people and your passwords.
And as a lockpick, as long as the door is clearly already unlocked.
I'm in.
Really? That was quick.
That was quick, wasn't it?
The police have no skills, other than turning up to arrest or cart off the people that Cassie or Jamie have identified as members of a sex trafficking group.
Give me a reason, you degenerate prick.
Despite the title, this group aren't a cult, and the people doing the killing don't become cult heroes or anything.
Did she tell you about the time we had her?
Dottie, stop talking.
She was with us for years. In fact, I'd love to get you in the playhouse. Shame you're so old.
Yet despite all this, I found Cult Killer surprisingly watchable. Antonio Banderas is always a welcome sight when he pops up, giving fatherly wisdom to Cassie.
Another thing that happens when you get to a certain age is that you become both deeply aware of and uncomfortable with death.
Alice Eve was probably not hired in a film like this for her acting abilities, but she's really good here. She does a great job in elevating a not great script.
When you started jiu-jitsu...
I sucked.
Yeah, but now?
Well, I don't suck.
Yeah.
Everyone else is decent as well, from the supposed hardman lawyer to the evil abusers.
I'm not leaving. And neither should anyone else. We built this entire part of the country.
Actually, your grandfathers and your great-grandfathers built this part of the country.
Definitely not fun, which I'd maybe have expected in a film called Cult Killer, but it does move along at a decent pace, and at around 95 minutes it doesn't overstay its welcome.
Oh, it sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I found 5.5 out of 10 grams of gold here, and it's worth a watch for those performances alone.
Are you serious?
Thanks for watching. Won't you be a darling and press those like and subscribe buttons, my dears? Join me next week when I'm tootling back to 1975.
Are you done a head count on all your surviving buddies? Anyone missing?
Haven't heard from Marty in a while. Why do you ask? What the fuck?
Tally-ho!